into the topic, let me set the context right. India today has 140 crore people, of which 30 to 40 crore people live below poverty line who are taken care by the social security schemes in this country. There is also the 20-30 crore people who are the higher middle class, the high net worth individuals. And the real challenge today in this country is the remaining 60-70 crore people who belong to the lower middle class and the middle class, where people live hand to mouth. They don't see the necessity, to understand why planning for future is important in terms of finance, in terms of health insurance, in terms of protecting their own families. Today's, we can book a cab in seconds, we can connect with people, instantly, we can order food instantly. But when it comes to finance, I think people still find the subject very complex. So what are the three big challenges this country is facing today? I would say the biggest challenge this country is facing today before we move towards Viksit Bharat is financial literacy. I think today, if you look at the country's size and the composition of multilingual states, how do we spread financial literacy in this country, keeping in mind the size and the lingual challenges we face? Unless we do this collectively with the help of government, private sector, and all of us together here, I think simplifying finance and understanding finance continues to remain a big challenge. Second, trust. Trust is the real currency today, but there is a huge trust deficit in the ecosystem, particularly among the segment of people I spoke about, right? Why should I buy a health insurance? Will I get my claim? Do I really need a health insurance? Why should I save for future when I grow old? Please remember, India's joint family system is slowly and steadily eroding, right? There was a time when people lived for 75 years, 15, 20 years post-retirement, they could save some money and manage themselves. With longevity increasing, we are expecting people to live 85, 90. How many of us have thought today that we should plan for future so that I don't have to be dependent either on the government or on my family to survive? Third, how do we build awareness in this country? I think one of the biggest challenges, of course, is people are just simply not aware what is happening. Look at the last decade. Look at the transformation this country has done when it comes to UPI, when it comes to Aadhaar, when it comes to digital payments. So I think clearly we have created the access. But is access enough? Is access enough? The answer is a big no, right? The next phase is all about understanding, simplicity, and building trust at scale. So what should we do? I'll give you an example of PB Fintech, where we run Policy Bazaar, we run Paisa Bazaar, and we run many other subsidiaries. In our group, we deal with 1 million customers every day. So if I have to deal with 1 million customers, imagine the kind of data which I get each day. Thanks to AI and technology, I'm able to use this data to understand and create products which are more personalized, create products that are in the need. So I go back to my partners, be it the insurance partners or the lending partners, and try to create products using the data very effectively. So data plays a very big role in leveraging in terms of simplifying and creating products that can help each segment. What you and I can pay today as a premium in a city like Delhi or Chandigarh, I don't think so people living in tier 3, tier 4 towns can afford that premium. So what would work there? What should we do to make products work there? Apart from obviously the three challenges which I mentioned. That is where I think this data analytics will play a big role in helping us to understand this. How do we build trust? By recommending the right product, by creating the right product, and by making purchase decision very simple. Please understand, today India prides in its young population. 10% of India's population is senior citizens. As we move towards Viksit Bharat, one of the sub-goal is insurance for all by 2047. Please understand, in 2047, 60 to 70 crore Indians will be senior citizens. So today's 40-year-olds are tomorrow's senior citizens. And 85% of those people today don't have a health insurance plan, don't have an income plan. Imagine if the same scenario continues in 47 when we talk about Viksit Bharat. Look at the social impact this will create on this country. So today's 40-year-olds sitting in this room or outside this room are your real customers whom we should target, whom we should reach out to, so that we move towards a very safe country in the times to come. Artificial intelligence has certainly played a critical role in helping us to scale up, right? Policy Bazaar, when we started, we were a 1 crore company in 2008. Today, we are a 38,000 crore insurance premium company as we speak. And we do about 30,000 crores of disbursements through Paisa Bazaar. Such is the scale, and thanks to AI, we adopted an AI in 2019-20, we were able to scale our business to this size. In my opinion, in the next 4-5 years, this number could be 4 or 5x, provided we reach to the segment I just spoke about, because only selling in tier 1, tier 2 towns is not going to help, and that is not what the country requires. In fact, there is a room for 10 policy bazaars in this country, if you really ask me. A country like India has only 53 insurance companies or 55 insurance companies, whereas a country like UAE has 300 insurance companies. So I think saving for future, creating a product. For example, youngsters today, I should encourage them to start buying pensions today, investing in pension funds, so that when you grow old, you are self-sufficient and you are planning for your longevity to come. Most companies today forget the fact that when you create products, you should think customer first, right? It is not about how intelligent your product is, how nice the product is. Particularly financial products, are they very jargon heavy? Are they very simple to understand? Can a person, a layman, understand what you're trying to sell and reach out to him? So obviously it should be very simple, very transparent. And at Policy Bazaar and Paisa Bazaar, we have done that, right? Over a period of time, we have created products like Pay As You Drive. So today, when people were paying insurance premium for a two-wheeler or a car, they said, why should I pay the same premium when my driving behavior is very different? The number of hours I drive in a day is very different. So Pay As You Drive is one of the innovations. Similarly, on the health side, there are a lot of innovations happening today. We at PB Fintech are also setting up PB Hospitals, which is a network of hospitals that will cater to those people who have an insurance product in their hand, and when they walk into a PB hospital, they don't have to pay a single rupee. That's winning trust. Over the next 15 years, we plan to build at least 1,000 hospitals. I know the time has run out, but I think I'll take 1 minute more to summarize quickly. I think it's important that we choose simplicity over sophistication, trust over transactions, long-term value over short-term growth. So let me leave you with this. The future of finance will not be defined by how many products we sell, but how simply we can explain, deliver, and earn the trust of every customer. If we can combine data, technology, and customer-centric design, and the purpose and responsibility, we will not just simply finance, we will transform lives. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. I'll keep this here, I'll take it.
Yes. Thank you so much for the deep insights. I would like to request Mr. Rishi Verma from Niche Perfumes to please kindly come up on the stage, and we want you to present the token of love from TiECON Chandigarh to him. Everyone, please put your hands together. Well, that's what I feel when I say very low, the clappings are actually low. Can we just do it a little louder? Come on, everyone. I think we'll need a little push in life to just move forward. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here with us, Mr. Gupta. Thank you so much. Well, once again, a big round of applause, everyone. Come on.